Well, FBers and YouTubers, here we are again. Today is the 23rd. I'm at a point now where I think that you may be interested in building my little project to create an LS1 engine stand and engine test stand. Yeah, engine test stand, a little bit more than engine stand. But anyway, I've gotten to a point here now where you may be interested in knowing some of the dimensions and how I handle certain things. I got my wheels on and here to show you the project, see what's going on. Alright, well, here's the project. As you can see, I got my wheels on. And yeah, I got my wheels on. I put the 3/8 inch bolts all the way through. And I use, instead of using those little thin things down there, you can see that little thin thing right there, a little thin shack right there. I decided to use some steel plates on the other side of that wheel there. That's that wheel there, and on the other side of there are some steel plates. That little unit there was just too little, so I had to cut some steel squares so that my nuts and washers and stuff wouldn't dig inside of that little. That was just too thin. I had to get some really thick plate. I think that's 10 gauge. I think it's 10 gauge. I don't know what size it is. It's pretty thick. As you can see, the thickness of it, very thick. Yeah. So, well, anyway, I'm coming to the point now. Well, I'm putting my 4x6s, 2x6s across the bottom to support the unit. I've got 3, but I'm going to have 4 in a minute. That last one I did just didn't fit, but I'm going to have 4 to support it, to keep it from spreading apart. I have 4, maybe I might have 3 in the middle and 2 across the front here. 1 across the front here and here. Of course, I'm going to cut it right about there. I'm going to have 2x6 going across there. One thing you need to know is these are not really 2x6. They're actually 2x5.5. And I don't know why they do that, but if you measure 2x4, they're not really 2x4. They're 3.5 by 3.5 or something. You'll figure it out some kind of way. But just watch your measurements, my friends. Watch your measurements, because it really is not what it says it is. You be thinking 6, but it's actually 5.5. You be thinking 4, and it's actually 3.5. 2, and it's actually 1.5. You know, I don't know why they do that. The guy told me that they do it to a straight cut. Just a big lie is what I think. But anyway, I've come to the point where I'm getting ready to put some bolts, 1/4 inch bolts, I think, not 5/16 inch bolts, in the cross planks. And I want to show you something here that you may be interested in. You have your own way of doing it, but what I've done is I've measured here about 1.5 inches from both sides of this plank here. 1.5 to put the bolt in. And I went on and sliced it all the way through, the steel all the way through. But what you need to do is, and I should have done this at the beginning, that's the reason why I stopped, is you should put the plate up under as well, so that when you drill all the way through, you have a complete set. It makes sense, because if you have a drill like I have, which is just a regular little drill here, you may not drill straight in. And if you don't drill straight in, it's going to be difficult to get the one up on the bottom directly measured. So if you just go ahead on and clamp that on the bottom, you may use C-clamps here. I'm using vice grips, but you may use C-clamps. Put that in on the bottom, so that when you go through at the bottom, and you drilled all the way through, and you're going to start your hole there. Likewise, you're going to start your hole all the way through this unit here. Now, you may not have a drill bit long enough, but I advise you to get a long drill bit capable of going steel drill bit all the way through here, all the way through, because what's going to happen is when you come out the other side, it's not going to measure up, and that's going to be hell getting that thing measured up. So anyway, I thought I'd let you guys know about that. So I'm going to go on and get started and finish this up here and let you know we're coming along pretty good. After I drill my holes, I'm going to pre-drill my holes. I'm going to pretty much drill my holes for one side of the unit first. And then I'll square it up, and then after I square it up, I'll bolt them together. Hopefully that the measurements measure. I might jack this up, but we don't know what happens if you make a mistake. Then what the hell, you know? You just go back and redo it again. I went out and bought some more supplies. I bought some more bolts, some 3/8, not 3/8, but some 5/16 by 5.5 bolts. I think they're 5.5. Long enough to go through here, long enough to go from here all the way down through here, as you can see. There's a little space right there. If I take that off, you'll see that that goes all the way through. But you get a better shot here. That bolt is supposed to go from there all the way down through there, as you can see. As you can see, that bolt here, and goes all the way down through there, through there. That's going to go all the way through. And the steel plate here, and a steel plate up under the bottom there. And we hope that that works. If it doesn't, what the hell? You know, it's just a project. And appreciate you guys for looking. And I hope it helps you out there. I might list some supplies, I might not, but you guys get the one. Just want to let you know, don't worry about spending $1,400 on an engine stand. This one you'll be able to use over and over again. Matter of fact, you might even be able to take it down and put it up somewhere, you know, and still when you can't do it. So anyway, signing off. Talk to you guys later, and take care.